What will happen after we move to Mars? Space has always been our main mysterious subject. In the first days of current conscience, our ancestors were looking at starry nights and wondered. They were not able to explain the aspect with current science and put a meaning on the basis of beliefs. Just after the first civilization, firstly with Sumerians and mainly Babylonians, humans put their quarter of the focus to other worlds. Astronomy began its run of development with Babylonians because they put astronomy on the main elements of their religion. To make it clear, it wasn't a part of science for them, it was religious. Around 1000 before Common Era, roughly 3000 years ago. Then ancient Greece came up, and with the help of Aristarchus of Samos works, we were able to identify heliocentric system and was saying that the Earth traveled around the Sun rather than the other way around. And a mathematician tried to measure to the distance of the Sun and the Moon from Earth, but the findings were not precise. He measured that the Sun is 20 times more distant from Earth than the Moon, but we know it's 400 times distant. After 800 years, Hipparchus of Nicaea compiled the first stellar. He also created the method of describing the brightness of stars, which we is still in use today. After Roman Empire divided into two, West and East, West Roman Empire fell, a new era rised into Europe. For historians, it was Dark Age of Europe, an age of enlightenment for Asian and Islamic world. Scientists of Islamic world used translation of texts from old civilizations and began to measure angles in the sky. And the first star catalog with 994 stars created by Ulugh Beg, emperor of Timurid dynasty. Astronomers in this era ushered the world into modern era. Astronomical knowledge we have now is found upon in Renaissance Europe. Nicolas Copernicus, Galileo Galilei, Tycho Brahe, Johannes Kepler, Leonardo da Vinci, Regiomontanus, Joachim Rheticus, Gerardus Mercator, Johannes Schöner, and all other astronomers were the main scientists in this era. For modern era, we are keeping up with the workings of Hubble, Halley, Herschel, Newton, Bartholomeus, Leavitt, Cannon, Shapley, Tombaugh, Hoyle, Einstein, and my favorite, Sagan. Of course, we can count many of them. As humanity, we want to go beyond our sight and discover new things and places that never been discovered. Terraforming is one of our main projects. Space race was the initial phase for current desires. There are several names we can count for this mission, but we can mainly focus on Elon Musk. He has been saying that his main desire is to start human missions again. For this, he already pressed the button and wants a human being touch the Mars surface in the end of 2020s. Let's think we made it and touched the surface and started to terraform as soon as possible. What will happen to us? Do you really think we can make it like this? First of all, we are an element of Earth. We have evolved here and can only live in a planet with same conditions in Earth. Even if we cannot find the same one, we need at least the most resembled one. We have to terraform it. But in this process, we have to know our limits. One of them is the gravity. Gravity on Mars is less than Earth. So, in the new chapter of evolution of human, our body will be tall and molded. Bones will be weaker than in Earth. If you burn in Mars or live there for a long time and you travel to Earth, it could be a devastating experience for you. High gravity won't let you to move easily because you're tall and your bones are weak to that gravity. We see it in some astronauts. who came from ISS. Also, if you want to see it in a movie, you can watch The Space Between Us. Atmosphere of Mars is very thin compared to Earth. Your gas will be discharged to space even if you created a good atmosphere and cannot find a solution to this discharge. You will see it disappear in time. There will be no obstacle between human and radiation. It will be destructive. Our skin color will be changed to orange. It could happen in one of these ways, or both. Mars surface is thick with ferrous oxide, and our body will adapt itself for camouflage or eat more food what contain carotenoid, because we have to protect ourselves against radiation, and carotenoid can protect us. You can find it in carrots and pumpkins. This pigment could turn our skin color into orange in time. Mars is not exposed to sunshine as much as Earth. For this reason, our brain will need more light. Our eyes will be bigger and wider correspondingly. We can see it in evolutional wise. Our circadian clock is adapted to Earth. We cannot find a day with 20 hours in another planet, so it will be changed in Mars. Our body will be adapted in time, or born adapted. A day in Mars is only 39 minutes, and 35 seconds longer, but it could be a big difference in long time. Our nose could be longer with more holes, so we can hit the cold air and inhale. Also, we will be using helmets. Our nose has to be comfier while using it. The things I've said are just theoretical. We should deliberate the possibilities in a project, even if it's a small project, so we can step while knowing something. Things will be changed eventually. We are not continuing saying, people in Mars or future. If you can't hear my words, just answer me. Have you changed on the basis of this theory?
Yes.
What the
Groepletter en ik heb ook gehoord Papa Alpha 3 Alpha Bravo Romeo. Misschien kunnen we een kleine ronde vormen, anders wordt het zo'n monoloog, zo'n eenrichtingsverkeer deze kant op. En dat is voor de andere stations ook niet leuk. Het station in Frankrijk gaat uw gang. Mijn naam Ferdinand, ik bevind me in Beieren nabij...